basically just Green Lantern solving a problem. A lot of these are. Once I get down to, a lot of the next ones aren't in cases, so I can actually go through them and show you guys them. And the last one in this pile, sorry about the cut there, my camera froze. It's kind of a cheap camera. But yeah, basically just Green Lantern solving a problem. Pretty basic. As I was saying before my camera froze, the one at the bottom of this pile is a pretty great book. Next we have Green Arrow number 12. So obviously this is about Green Arrow. He's fighting crime, and he's kind of just he has this rivalry with Hawkman, and at the end Onomatopoeia shows up, so I would assume he's in the next one, but they team up at the end. Or no, never mind, they don't team up. Hawkman says I think we need to have a little talk, Oliver. They have this rivalry throughout the book, though. Sorry about that, my camera froze again. As I was saying again, holy crap, this ad is insane. A Halo ad. That's incredible. Okay. Yeah. See, they're they're buddies at the beginning. But throughout the book, they become rivals. Okay, let's move on to the next one. So the next one I have here is Blackest Night number 1. Now this is one I can actually tell you about because I know the story. So Blackest Night is about the Black Lanterns, which represent death, bringing back to life dead superheroes, basically. And they're trying to corrupt the whole universe, just take everything. So this takes place right after it starts, and all these heroes are seeing their old friends that died alive, but their friends are trying to kill them. It's a crazy story. How much did I get this for? $2. I got this for $2, and it was $4 originally. What a steal. Great book though. It just has a bunch of heroes meeting up with dead heroes, and they have a quick conversation and then they're fighting. I have another Blackest Night comic coming up later in this stack, but for now we have Superman Unchained number 1. This is a really great comic. I don't know how much I picked this up for, but I love this comic. So Blackest Night number 3. I don't have number 2 or any of the other ones. But we have all the heroes fighting here, as you can see, and this is like the main dude. This is the guy controlling it all. Because if you look at the comic, or if you look at the cover, you can see him there. Which is, Blackest Night Firestorm. He's like, I think that's like the dead, like the previous Firestorm. But we have are those the purple lanterns? Yeah, I think those are the purple lanterns. And they're all fighting with the Justice League, like, to beat the Black Lanterns, as we can see here. I think that's Martian Manhunter. Then we have Heatwave, Hawkgirl, Hawkman. So, just a bunch of dead heroes fighting. And then it leaves off with more heroes, like, that died. And we got an ad for Batman Arkham Asylum at the end. So I would assume this came out in 2009. Yup, it did. Alright, this one is a banger. The Marvel Saga, the official history of the Marvel Universe. What year did this come out? I genuinely have no clue, but this looks awesome. I've read this a lot too. So here we get, it says on the front, see it all begin. The origin of Spider-Man, the origin of the Hulk, plus the Fantastic Four, the Submariner, and the Sinister Skrulls, and believe it or not, even more. This is a great book. I love this book. I mean, it tells you everything that's in here on the cover. It just has the origins of all these heroes. It's amazing, though. I love because I saw something awesome. Lego Batman, the video game ad. That's awesome, yo. It's a good comic though. I should probably get the entire series before I judge it. Because I only know what happens in that. Now here we have JLA, JSA number 1, which came out in January of 2003. So on the front here we have whoever that is. We have Stargirl, Hawkman, Mr. Terrific, Alan Scott, Green Lantern, isn't that his name? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know this dude's name, and I am completely forgetting it. But on this side we have the Atom, Batman, the Flash, Wonder Woman, Green Lantern, Superman, Mr. Plastic Man, not Mr. I was about to say Mr. Fantastic, and Martian Manhunter. And I have no clue who that guy is. But yeah, this is just Justice League America, Justice Society America teaming up. I love this cover. The art is great. I think it is awesome. Yeah, it's just a team up comic. It's great though. Next up we have another classic. Okay, so I don't understand the story of this one at all because I have part 5 of 5. But this is Spider-Man Perceptions, and this has Wolverine in it. I have no clue what's going on here. They're like figuring stuff out. I have zero clue what's happening because I only have part 5 of 5. I got this when I was like 9. Like, I've had this for a while. But like I said, I have no clue what the story to that is. Next we have the free comic book day Batman that I got from like a store in the mall. And I think it's like a combination of like the first issues of different comics. Because I think this is Fear State, and then yeah, this is I Am Batman Begins. So that's a different one. a shop.